big word, spiritually, and we're new to Austin. I didn't know anybody, so I wanted to come to a church that had all different kinds of programs and all different kinds of people, and St. David's fit the bill.
Well, I live downtown, about a mile from here. My office is at 3rd and Congress, half a mile from here. I go to Rotary here every Tuesday. I come to church here most every Sunday. I'm in and out of St. David's a lot. St. David's is literally in the middle of my neighborhood, and I guess that's the most important thing to me. I enjoy my neighbors. I enjoy not the role, but the place that St. David's occupies, because it's sort of like a hub and spoke. It's the nexus of a lot of those things.
The opportunity to serve communion to people has really been a joyful thing for me. And I feel when I serve communion, I feel connected to people in a really strong spiritual way, and that's been so joyful for me.
I appreciate what St. David's does for all the kids. I hope my money can help buy new Legos.
So the biggest impact that St. David's has had by far was when I participated in the Education for Ministry program a few years ago. Going into it, my faith was kind of like a house of cards. You just kind of blow on it and it all falls apart. It didn't really have a firm foundation. And EFM very much provided that through the theology and being exposed to the many centuries of Christian scholarship that our church is built on. And it really helped to reform my faith into something a lot stronger and a lot more able to last the test of time.
Well, I think I've seen a lot of different things, but one of the most remarkable is seeing people who come in and they're new and they're a little hesitant, and they come in and they find a community, they find a friend, maybe a couple of friends, they find people who are doing the same work that they're doing. They're being constantly formed, they're finding God and spirituality, and they're finding themselves.
Across the street over at the Salvation Army, where I joined the Bedtime Story Brigade, when we took milk and cookies and again brought the small children in whose lives are nothing we could possibly imagine, most of us in St. David's. We brought stories and laughter and crafts and hugs, and they felt great. Their parents who came to pick them up after it was over were full of smiles and felt great, and we felt great. And all of that was possible from the generosity of this church.
And one of the things James said was, be not only hearers of the word, but put it into action. I didn't say that exactly correctly, but that to me is what St. David's does. We hear the word and we try to put it into practice, and that's why I love coming to St. David's.